my name is Miranda and today I'm here to react to episode 4 of Wolfpack. I am really loving this show so far, more so than I thought I would after watching the initial first episode. I feel like they've just done a really good job developing the characters, specifically the main core 4, and also making a really horror element of it that I think wasn't necessarily really clear in the first episode, but I feel like the last 2 episodes have really ramped it up and made it scary, and have also shied away a bit from the CGI stuff that I felt kind of took me out of it with how unrealistic it looked, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen and just to see how more of this mystery is going to be solved, because it's definitely different than what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like Luna and Harlan had more of an understanding of being werewolves and would be able to explain this to Blake and Everett, but now it turns out that it's more like they've never turned into werewolves and they're all kind of in this new boat of being a pack together, and I think that's really interesting and really different than what I initially thought it was going to be. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see more. Let's get started. He's definitely dead. I can confirm that. I saw it with my eyes. Oh, so that's why. But then why would it go after Connor? Like, what bit Connor? I'm still so confused about that. Not the ram. It looks 2D. It looks like it was copied and pasted into this. Oh my gosh, it's like dying though. Has it really been on the run that whole time since the fire started? Because that's when Everett first saw it. Ugh, I mean, the wolf definitely got to that, but I just don't understand why Everett's the only one seeing it. Because as far as we know, if I'm remembering correctly, and I feel like I am, Luna sees a horse, Everett sees that ram, but everyone else doesn't see anything. That's interesting, because he definitely wasn't helping Connor. I said that. I feel like telling him to get out of the hospital around all the other people was not helpful. But I'm also not sure if that was the same person, just because it sounded different in some way. Oh gosh! Wait, is that her as a kid? Did she kill the horse that she's been seeing? Is that what they're implying? Yeah, I feel like she killed that horse. Which confuses me even more. What is this connection that's been going on where she sees a horse, Everett sees a ram that I don't think he killed unless he wolfed out, has no recollection of it, which could totally be the case because we still never saw the moment he got bit, which also confuses me. So maybe he's the one that attacked the ram, but it just seems unlikely, doesn't it? But I don't know why they seem to both have this connection with an animal. His mom sucks. Like, I can't get over her, how much awful she is. Like, she has no empathy or sympathy for him at all, and it's insane to me, especially after all he's been through with this fire and stuff. She does not care. This is kind of funny though, like now they just go back to school like nothing happened, but not even that, just like the whole town just goes back. Like someone in their class is still missing. I'm sure tons of their classmates are dead or have lost houses or something, and it's like they're just back to school the next week like nothing's wrong. Oh, so she knows. That's interesting. That's kind of, I feel unfair that she knows, but they don't know that she knows, because technically it's their secret to tell. So I feel like the fact that they don't know that she is aware of their true nature, that seems kind of like he definitely is keeping secrets from them. So that's why I think he could potentially know more about this whole pack thing than he's letting on, or maybe even who their real father is than he's letting on. Please tell me it's not because that kid is around that she has a crush on. Oh, are they experiencing Everett's anxiety? Yeah. I didn't even think of that happening, that they could start feeling what the other person feels. Yeah, well, imagine how it feels for him. Like, this is just a little, like, he's got to downplay it. Oh, thanks so much. That's so helpful. I mean, they're all freaking out. He feels like this all the time. How do you think he feels? That's fair. This is all fair points. Oh, say it more. Yeah. Werewolf, werewolf, werewolf. Whoa! Did you see the fangs on him? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I said it before. Werewolves, not cute. Vampires, yeah, kind of cute. Werewolves, mm-mm. Look at those teeth. It's horrifying. I feel like it's gonna happen no matter what. I don't think it's you guys getting together. I think like the power is there already for you guys to get angry. Like it's probably gonna be heightened when you're together, but like they weren't even together before and they were already being affected by his panic attack. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think the best people to be around right now is each other to calm each other down. Oh, why would you say that? That's awful. That's not helping the situation. Also, Harlan and Luna can't stay away from each other, so it's kind of pointless. Oh, we know. Believe me, if there was anything I knew about this show, and there's many mysteries, that was not one of them. Poor Luna. I feel like she just wants everyone to get along, and she's so sweet and like trying her best to be like, hey, let's figure this out as a group, and everyone else is just like, well, not really Everett, but I feel like Blake and Harlan are definitely in denial, 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 and I feel like Everett is just kind of like, if you guys don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to be the one to bring it up. I feel like poor Luna's like the lone one trying to lead them. Oh my gosh, that's so awkward. Can I just say though, I'm not feeling these two at all. Like, I feel like the immediate vibe I got from Luna was like, she needs a smoking hot girlfriend, you know? Like, I just don't see this at all. And especially the way Austin was acting, I think his name's Austin, was acting the way on the bus the first episode. Like, he just seems like an a-hole, and she deserves someone amazing and great. Maybe Blake. As much as I like Blake and Everett, Blake and Luna would be an amazing couple. Like, let's be real. Gosh, how did he figure out she's at the motel too? That's so scary. Like she thinks, oh, I've got to get away to protect them, but like whoever this is already knows they're there, so you won't survive. Oh, cool. Thanks. That's not terrifying at all. And also like her poor like I don't know how old her brother is, like 12. He's also involved in this. Great. Okay, how did he already get her number if this is the creepy caller? Because, like, she just got that phone. Like, I could see maybe they're like, it's gotta be more than one person, right? You've got 4 people that you've got to keep an eye on. And then if you also count, like, if you're watching her dad to see when he buys her a phone, if you're watching Everett, like, it's gotta be, like, a bunch of people that are keeping eyes on them. I know he's not seeing the blood, but where is it coming from? Bleh. Oh, is she like worried she's gonna do that to him? Because bleh. Another reason you should stay away from him and just find someone else. And then Harlan is once again at a club. If there's one thing I know is gonna happen in an episode, it's that Harlan's gonna throw on a sleeveless t-shirt and go party at a club. Yikes. I mean, I do want to see more of them like interacting as a family because like he seems like a really good father. Like he's just trying kind of his best. Like he is keeping secrets from them, but like he also is trying his best with other things. Like there's no real playbook on how to handle any of this, right? Oh, he kicked her? Okay, so then it was kind of like a self-defense thing. Like, I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she was 7. She didn't know what to do. She got scared. I just feel bad that of course it's Luna that it happened to, because I feel like she's gonna take it the hardest. Like, she seems the most, like, sweet and gentle and, like, would not want to hurt anyone. And of course this happens to her. I wonder if Harlan's repressed anything, though. Well, who's gonna tell him about what's happening now? Yeah. Because Blake, Everett, and Harlan have all seen claws or fangs. I don't think Luna, we've seen anything with her get upset, but she has this memory. LA Fire Department. Maybe it's him. Look at him looking at the flame and smiling. I'm still thinking Penelope, but maybe it's him. Or maybe it's 2 people working together. That could definitely be it. Because like I said, this seems like kind of a sophisticated thing for one person to pull off. I mean, clearly someone is working with the wolf daddy to like get the fire and like release him. Hello? Ooh, that sounded like a wolf. I thought it was like a wolf roaring for a second. She's like just sticking her head out. I would not. What are you doing? Hello? Okay. Those rings have definitely got to be a hint. Do you think this is either Wolf Daddy or do you think this is the phone caller? And do you think they're one and the same? I don't think I've seen anyone that has rings like that on though. Uh-oh. What is that? Poor Danny. He always gets put in the worst situations with all of this. Like, I feel like he's gonna end up being kidnapped. What is it? I don't see anything. No. What? It's like stalking him. Oh my gosh, does it know he's in there? Eek. Thank goodness Blake left, or else I think she'd be dead. I mean, Danny might be, but Danny might be able to hide if it can't see well, maybe, which I doubt it, but that's my only thinking. See, I feel like they do a good job of, like, almost like Jawsifying the wolf, where it's like you just see, like, bits and pieces of it sometimes, and that's just enough to make it scary. Like, you don't have to see the whole thing to be really, like, terrified. Like, you understand, but it also makes it so it looks a little more realistic, right? Like, I don't have to see the whole wolf to be scared. I just gotta see a little bit, and that's scary. Wait a second. That's crazy. Wait a second. Did someone hack his TV? Or is this just, like, him connecting through what she's seeing? The booth is behind him, so I'm thinking this is a connection. I thought someone hacked his TV for a second. I was like, these are sophisticated people, whoever you're dealing with. But no, he's seen, I think, through her eyes. Oh my gosh, her eyes. She's howling, too. Well, if the wolf is around, he's definitely going to hear that, so that's not great. But the wolf might have Dan. Do you think there's two wolves? Is that the thing? There's Buff Daddy Wolf, and then there's this other wolf, and that's the one that bit Connor? Because that would make more sense to me. Also, no offense to Buff Daddy Wolf Jr., but it doesn't look like Buff Daddy Wolf, does it? Like, the one that was, like, heckling around him, that didn't look like Buff Daddy Jr. Like, it looks like a different wolf, maybe. Or maybe they're just not super into, like, the sizes, you know, making sure the size matters. Oh my gosh. Like a knight in shining armor. Why does he have to be carrying him like that? Is he okay? Or is he hurt? Yeah, you can't avoid it. Like, do you understand that you are safer together? Lone wolves die on their own. That's great. Like, he heard it from his house, and he ran all the way there, so they can share the little, special powers then. Because if he was able to run that fast. Oh my gosh. Maybe you can ignore the call, because he was, like, at the club, and he did not look like he'd want to give that up, so... You have. That is crazy. Does that mean that, like, they heard them then? Like, the dad wolf? The alpha? Wait, what is that? Why is he jingling like that? That scared me so bad. Oh my gosh, he's, like, hauling him up. The way the wolf moves sometimes is scary, because it just seems like a really buff man that is also a wolf. Like, it doesn't move like a wolf would, and I think that's the most terrifying. That man does not have a face. Okay, I did not need... What is he doing? He's already dead. Okay. Extra... Look at all those people! Wait, what? Why isn't it eating them? Or is it like buffet style, it's waiting till it gets a bunch of people? Or is it like collecting them for them? Like, you know, like a little mama bird is like, hey, here's all the food I've caught for you guys. That's so scary. Why is it doing that? Like, I don't know. I think there's always one thing where it's like, oh, like, if an animal like kills to eat, you're like, okay, like it's hungry. Like, that's a basic primal instinct, right? But when it's like there's like this sophisticatedness of like, no, it's not, it's just killing to kill, you're like, that's somehow more horrifying. Thank you. I feel so confused now. I really think there might be two wolves. I think there might be Buff Daddy Wolf and then another wolf, and that's... But we saw Buff Daddy Wolf was the one that went after Connor, but maybe Buff Daddy Wolf didn't bite Connor, and Connor became like a rival now because it's like, oh, you're part of this rival wolf's pack. Or maybe there's just one wolf, and it just really... I don't know how it got from like the parking garage to then the dropping the body down the chute. Like, I'm so curious, but I'm also so confused. Like, I just want the next episode now to know what's going on. So yeah, if you have seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts and theories about it. Please help me out down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!